Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel that loves a challenge. I'm your host, Autobox. We will get started here momentarily. Hopefully you all are having a fantastic day. If you're new to the channel, make sure to like, sub, share, follow. All that good stuff helps the channel grow, and for all of you returning viewers, thank you once again for taking the time out of your day to come see me. Anyway, no big announcements or anything else. We did hit 208, which is pretty nice. 208 planets scanned. So that's pretty solid. And we are well on our way through, let's see, we have 4/5 of the way to go for everything. So it should be pretty quick. I mean, less than maybe a few months total. This should be good. Anyway, give me a couple of moments to go ahead and finish out through my checklist, and I will be right with you all. Thank you, and stand by. Alright guys, we are back here. Sorry, giving my dog belly rubs is on my checklist now, so, yeah, she's sitting here getting the book scratches. But anyway, yeah, we'll go ahead and get started into here. Once again, if you're new to the channel, make sure to like, sub, share, follow, all that good stuff. We'll get right on into it. I don't remember where we left off, but I remember we were doing something. Yes, you're such a good girl. Okay, girl. I gotta stream. Don't worry, I'll be with you soon, okay? I wish that you were capable of playing video games, girl. I know. You guys gotta, like... I'm gonna have to show you my dog someday. She, like, sits here, and she, like, stares at me, and stares at what I'm doing.
Okay, good.
Oh, Jesus, what? Psh. Okay. What are you doing? Oh, these guys. Damn, starting off strong. Barely even started and already I'm having a...
Never know what you might find in my pockets.
Having an issue. Listen, they better not be fighting up there. Frick. Hate when it does that. I think they are fighting up there, so I gotta be... What are these dudes doing? Oh my god, why are you guys fighting? Why are you fighting, everybody? Jesus Christ. I did not bring you guys in here to deal with dudes. Jesus, these guys are gonna do more clearing than anybody else is. I gotta get in real quick and handle them because they are seriously doing the work. Jesus Christ. You guys good now? Freaking Jesus. Came in here just to make it real quick, and these guys decided they're gonna go ahead and take the trash out. Bioscientist my ass. Guys fight like they're goddamn spec ops. Oh shit, I gotta get out of here. Oof. That was a lot. Hold on. I do not think I can fight my way out of this one that way. Definitely the channel that loves the challenge. How are you doing, Arch? It's been a while. Not meant to take out the trash. I don't know if they're friendly. Ooh, I will say that hair trigger made that thing amazing. Wow. That is so much stronger than it was before. What have you been up to? It's been quite a while since I've seen you over here. You must have been busy recently. Also, please excuse the sniffling and stuff. I am still sick. Been recovering from, I don't know what the hell happened. Nothing too much, you know. New challenge and all of that. I was doing my Fallout thing. Hey! How you doing, Kachal? I was doing the Fallout thing for a while, but man, that was really rough. So I went ahead and when I told everybody when Starfield came out, I would be doing some Starfield, so here I am. It's been pretty enjoyable. Honestly, I was expecting Starfield to be a bit of a drag, but I mean, exploring planets can be kind of boring. Overall, the game hasn't been too bad, though. For when you watch the Fallout, yeah, of course I do. I mean, I'm still doing the Fallout eventually. It's just, when Starfield came out, you know, I figured I would go ahead and knock that out real quick because it's been on my list of things that I've wanted to do. Oh, 1 second, guys. Gotta exit out of this thing. Greetings from the dairy cooler. How be the frozen cows, the lands of whatever, the lands of dairy and yogurt. But yeah, I remember most of the people who pop in on my channel, so long time no see. I wouldn't say it's been that long. You know, let's see. Fallout didn't stop. Let's see. It was 20 something plus 2, so maybe about a month-ish, plus the Fallout thing itself, which is about 4 months in. And I think you popped in somewhere around mids. See, I wouldn't say it's been too long. I mean, but then on the other hand, long is kind of a relative term for me, considering that my challenges are always, you know, something stupidly ridiculous. Heard this game is really good. I would say it is somewhere between a 6 and a 7 out of 10. I won't knock on the game and say it's bad, because it isn't. It's not the greatest game, that is for sure. It does a lot of things very... I would say it is a game that does everything extremely mediocre in the best possible way. And I know that doesn't sound like much of a compliment, but truly it does. Casual college, got a puppy along with a new cat, helping out making leading my own court with the 1K. Nice! Awesome. That's super cool. Normal stuff, really? Leading 1,000 people? Normal. Yeah. Trying to do something really difficult you probably know from the difficult stuff you've done. It's called Pantheon 5 and Hollow Knight. I have never played Hollow Knight, but I have heard it is a difficult game to begin with. So, any challenge that is done in it, I can imagine being tough. Tell me about it. What have you got to do? Hey, welcome back, Sebastiatron. How are you doing today? I tried to actually start on time. I had a medical appointment a little bit earlier. I was trying to make sure I didn't have COVID, so... Turns out, just the flu. So, that's what kind of put me down. Oof. Maybe I should switch to that shoddy as a main hand weapon. Start pushing into... Evo, I think you were right. I think shoddy is the way to go. Because, you know, look at this thing. Like, I may not have very many weapons, and I probably have a much better shotgun than this, but, not this. The elemental shoddy. Laser sight, extended barrel, long barrel. This thing is just a menace. It's just like doom, 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 doom. So good. So good. And, you know, that 1-inch punch is pretty solid, too, so... Doesn't deal as much damage, but I have a ton of rounds for it. Also keeps me out of harm's way instead of just meleeing everything. But then I think meleeing is keeping me alive. Basically a boss rush where the bosses are more difficult, and if you die, you restart. Oh, shoot. That sounds rough. And, you know, aside from being sick, I'm doing pretty well. I actually have found a challenge that I don't know if I want to attempt. That I've heard is basically impossible. And I just don't think I have the skills enough to be able to do it, to be frank. It's gonna take somebody a heck of a lot better at gaming than me to be able to accomplish it, I think. I will freely give it up to you guys if you want it. Feel free to take it and do whatever you want with it, because I don't think I will be doing anything with the challenge. Keeping the prime can like decorations. Hey, if you like it. Alright, where are we going? Where are we going? We are mountains. We're currently in plains. Frozen volcano. Sandy desert. I'm gonna say that sandy desert's probably where we need to go. Shotguns have, it's basically kind of get a collar last night. Have saved my bacon more than once. That and the assault boosters. Yeah, I hear that a lot of people use the assault boosters. I've heard that I am kind of screwing myself over in one of the later game things. So, there's this thing that's called the Red Mile. And apparently everybody makes this big thing out of it, and it doesn't seem that difficult. But... let me see, is that what I need? I think that's the electro charge one, but we'll do it anyway. So, apparently the Red Mile scales. So, the higher level you are when you first attempt the Red Mile, the more difficult it is. Today there are 3 oral tests. Oh no. What did you have to do for them? Man, I will tell you, I do love a good boss rush. I don't know if any of you guys have... I'm sure everybody's heard of Hades by now. But I found out a phenomenal thing called Max Heat Hades that sounds like the newest challenge that could happen. But it requires, like, ridiculous luck to be able to get through it. Because you just have to have the right drops and the right blessings, and everything has to go perfectly. And you can't get hit until, like, way, way, way later in there, because there's no such thing as healing. Yeah, I think this is the... Oh. Okay, I thought this was going to be... I thought this was going to be electro charge, but it looks like it's tectonic activity. Kind of unexpected, to be honest. Oscillating crystals, resonating crystals create vibrations. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I've never seen this. This is new. Let me get my O2 out so that way I can start working on upping my O2 stat. Yeah, I've never seen these before. That's cool. Although, for being oscillating crystals, they sure do not look like they are rotating. Alright, planet done. There was geography, told you days ago, then the science one. And history, didn't study, fortunately didn't do that. Yeah, I'm a big fan of history. I really enjoy history quite a bit. This is 4. Let's mark 4 on my list. Instead of listing the whole planet, I just started listing the number because I know what galaxy it's, or solar system it's under now, so. How do you feel you did on the science one? Okay, this one's done, and that one is done, so this system here is good. Crimson Ghost Fleet, we'll get to that once we get around to it. Alright, 7B. Tomorrow you have an Italian, I'm sure you will do just fine on it. Oop. What if we... Ecliptic Stiletto? Oh, you guys think you're gonna freaking sneak up on me? You thought. Have I listened to Rage number 2? I have not listened to Rage number 2. Silver, sure, I guess. I've got a ton of cargo capacity now, so I figured I may as well just start slopping everything in there. Kachal, are you gonna tell me about that challenge or what? I'm always interested to hear about people's challenging stuff and what they're attempting. Always fun to see what other people see as difficult and what they're trying to do. All right, let's. The good part is that tomorrow you need to go at 11 a.m. Oh, instead of super early? That's awesome. Yeah, that's nice. Man, I would have loved if they would have told me I could have gone in later. Even during my senior year of high school, I didn't get that. Mainly because I'm a big old nerd, and I decided to go ahead and take nothing but AP classes and college courses for my final year. So I just stacked out all my classes. It was really weird. I kind of struggled in school, not because I wasn't a bad student, because it was really boring. I hated the way that a lot of my teachers taught the classes, And I was definitely not a big fan of homework. I think, like, mainly the reason I did so poorly was homework. If it weren't for homework, I probably would have had phenomenal grades, but I just didn't want to do it, to be honest. I mean, I knew the material, I could ace my test, no problem. I didn't feel like I needed to go ahead and have somebody reinforce all the stuff I was doing consistently by sending me home with more work. You know, I've got better ways to spend my time than to go ahead and fill out a piece of worksheet for you to tell me, hey, you did pretty well, put a check mark on it, and then, you know, pat me on the butt and send me on my way, you know? Kids, don't do that. Do your homework. Even if you find it bad. Even if it's boring. But yeah, I was not, like... I had no problem acing any of my stuff, talking about all the stuff we needed to in class, but damn if I was gonna go ahead and spend my time doing homework. So 7B, 7 is done, and now we are heading towards 7A. Homework's boring. Yeah, it is. I mean, it just never made sense to me. Like, if you have a student that's capable of proving they understand the material that is being taught in class, and if you have somebody who's capable of demonstrating that they understand the material, not just saying that they do, but who's also showing you through their test scores that they can go ahead and do it, even though testing is all about memorization rather than, you know, functional usage. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. You know, it's always like that kid, there's always one. A kid in class who's asleep all the time, blazes through all of his tests, has no participation whatsoever. Who gives a damn? Who cares if he's sleeping? Is he getting the material? Cool. Great. He doesn't have to participate to understand what, like, the only reason, and, oh god, I get into this speech all the time when we start talking about, you know, the American education system. The American education system, as we know it, was designed during the Great Depression and during World War II, when you had to go ahead and everybody was being sent off and we needed to go ahead and staff the factories with people who had a very set way of thinking and way of structuring. That's why everything is in rows. That's why you're required to go ahead and raise your hand. That's why you have to go ahead and ask your teacher to use the restroom, because if you take a look at the contemporary schools beforehand, none of that had to be done. And it's only because we needed to go ahead and train people to be able to take over in the workforce and be able to deal with the factory setting that we changed to the system that we have now. Memorization, structure, instead of individualistic small classes that allow for a better teaching environment. But I can get on this fucking subject all day long. You know, I feel very strongly about education, you know? Their homework in summer in America, it depends on the teacher. Yeah, I've had teachers assign, like, fucking summer homework stuff before. I mean, back when I was still in school. Yeah, I had them go ahead and assign assignments over the summer that they expected everybody to get done. Oh no, you expect us to go ahead and do an assignment when you decide you're going to go ahead and give us a 3-month break period and expect everybody to remember everything? Oh, eggs on your face when they come into class and you're going to go ahead and give them a 0 before their education is even started? Yeah, fuck that. Anyway, let's stop. Let's not keep going, because I'm gonna get real fucking... I get fucking siced at this. I get super duper fucking steamed over the education in America. Anyway. So how is everybody? Alright, so what have we got? 7C, 7A, 7C. Scan, land wherever the fuck we do. If anybody was gonna go, oh god, I did this to myself. All right. If anybody was going, you need to make your education rant and emote. Let's not do this. Hey, an Atlas trader. We have homework in summer with every teacher. That is quite unfortunate. Come on, you guys. How you gonna... Alright, let me see what you have for sales for you first, because... Pigment and semi-metallic wafers. I guess I will pick up all your semi-metallic wafers. And I guess I will buy all of your pigments. And I will proceed to sell you some of these illegal substances. Sure. It's too bad that the Atlas Trader doesn't have more. Ugh. Always need more. You get 3/4 if you don't do it. Man, I would take that 3/4. You're telling... Listen. If I don't understand why teachers decide that... Number one, let me talk about the fact that I think year-round schooling is the best thing. And I feel like that should be a thing. Year-round schooling still gives the exact same amount of days that you would normally get, but instead of having this 3-month gap where everybody turns into a fucking vegetable, you have, like, these 2-week breaks or something in between. So you get these 2-week breaks, and then you can go do stuff during that 2 weeks or 3 weeks or whatever. Then you get another set somewhere in there. And sure, you're going to school year-round, but you have that 3-month session broken up over many weeks, so that way you don't turn into a vegetable. You remember all the stuff that you're getting, and you get the chance to do whatever the fuck you want. It's so much easier to plan stuff. So much easier to plan stuff. But aside from that, alright, copper, and what else we have? Copper and water, and probably helium-3? Nope. Fluorine. So we're looking for a blue thing on the floor. A blue thing on the floor. Or some type of spout that's spitting out fluorine. Don't see any so far. Regular drill. What else have we got? Come on. Come on, give it to me. Well, make sure to do your homework. Listen, I'm a terrible example when it comes to schoolwork and everything else, but I will always be the kind of person that fights for better education. My dad was always really big on education, and I've always felt that book smarts are an important thing, but I've always felt that self-education is more important than structured education. Sure, it's cool to go ahead and give somebody a broad understanding of a lot of subjects, but if somebody is learning a specialized trade or they want to do something in particular, you know, let them learn that one thing. Let them specialize. Specialization is what helps people become better. It's what lets people pursue the things that they're good at. You know, you don't get a master mechanic by letting him decide to go ahead and be to work in a pastry shop, or having him go ahead and having him decide to go into underwater basket weaving. I mean, he becomes a master mechanic by practicing his craft, sharpening his tools, sharpening his wit. Let him do it. It's just how I feel about it, but... Where in the flying rat hoo-ha is this fluorine? You know, I can't even say that much either, because when it comes down to it, man, I really messed up a lot in college and stuff. Out there playing Yu-Gi-Mons instead of doing my schoolwork and whatnot. But I would say I'm a decently educated person. And that's probably because I put the time and effort into educating myself. I may not be the smartest person, but I like to think that I'm capable of holding a conversation of many different types with all kinds of people. Alright, 7C is done. Let's see, what have we got here? Gooniboot. Oh no. Recover the solstice. Oh. Hey, I didn't think that I would find this place. So let's mark 2 down.
Excuse me?
You got anything to trade? Polonium, sealant, reactive gauges. Let's see if there is anything to sell. Probably not. Sell that modified drum beat. Should be about it. Oh, actually, these throwables. Every time, you don't know what to talk about every time? I mean, whatever you want to talk about. You don't have to, like, whatever you feel like talking about. I mean, I am A-okay with talking about anything. I don't normally have much to talk about. Mainly because, listen, there are 3 things you can probably get me to rant about. There are 3 things that will get me to rant. Number 1 is the American education system. Number 2 is I'm gonna say this once, and we're not gonna talk about this again, is the fucking sunfish. We are not gonna talk about the sunfish. I will go over this once. It is a garbage fish, and I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, that'll just get me mad. And number 3, finances for people who shouldn't be having a damn credit card. Decide you want to go ahead and give a credit card to some kid who has no idea what they want to do in life, doesn't understand credit, has been properly educated on how to go ahead and manage a bank account or deal with finances. Give an 18-year-old who has no understanding of money is not free the ability to run up credit and ruin his life. But everything to talk. You don't have any creativity? That's not true. Everybody's got creativity. Everybody's got creativity. Just because you can't think of anything right now doesn't mean that you are not creative. Everybody's got something that they're passionate about. And if you haven't found what you're passionate about, then go look for it. Go find something that you like more than anything, or that you want to discuss more than other things. I mean, video games may not be the most interesting stuff, but yeah, I mean, I'm very passionate about it. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's very difficult to have a discussion about video games, but I think they're just such a phenomenal medium. You know, you can show all kinds of expression through it. Oh god, are these guys getting in another fight over there? Fucking Jesus. Whatever. I'm gonna let them do their thing, because clearly they've decided they have a death wish. Don't want to live. Alright, let me just focus in real quick and get these knocked out so I can actually focus on the chat here. 'Cause 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 'c done. One more guy down here. Almost have. Alright, now I'll focus in on the chat here. Every time I talk, I don't know, don't do battle royales, like, you can make you famous in like through 2 freaking days. I'm not interested in battle royales. That's actually the only reason I don't do it. I just don't find battle royales that interesting. Regardless of, I know that there are easy ways to do it. I know that there are, quote, shortcuts to get it, but let me put it this way. The moment I start doing battle royales is the moment I can't stop doing battle royales. Battle royales kind of like, they put you into a bucket. And the bucket of people trying to make it on battle royales is huge. You have everybody who is playing all of these last man standing style games. Everybody's constantly playing them. Fortnite has saturated with the market trying to be ninja. You have all these people playing PUBG and Fortnite and Warzone and all of these things. And if you're not the best, there's no point in playing. If you're not good at the game, there's no point in playing, because you're not going to get anybody. Why are people going to go ahead and watch a mid-tier, you know, fucking scrub level, you know, fucking jelly donut ass, not fucking shit bucket playing player when they can go find somebody who knows what they're doing and is going to go ahead and play to the standards that they're expecting, right? Nobody wants to go ahead and see the no-name. Nobody goes ahead and wants this. Everybody wants to see Michael Jordan. That's the truth. Everybody wants to see Kobe. Nobody wants to see the guy, the rookie who's trying to make his way. Jesus Christ. Alright, I gotta focus in again, because more dudes. Yeah, I'm just not a big fan of battle royales. They're not that interesting. It's the same concept anytime I play a battle royale. I go into a match, I drop into a place, you know, we fight over insert resource here. You know, a whole bunch of people drop in the exact same place. It's always a clusterfuck. It's never really fun. The games are over in, like, no time. It's not enjoyable. Also, I have the fucking aim of a potato. You know why I play Melee? It's not because it's the superior gameplay style. It's because my aim, I'd be like, and that would be it. All over the place. You would see me empty the machine gun and not hit a single thing except for my foot. Man, that's gonna be a hell of a clip. I think I'm gonna edit that one. I gotta see where I'm at right now in terms of time frame. Okay, so roughly about 40 minutes in. Let me write this down so I don't forget to make this clip. Found a game if we could play together. It's okay, I don't want money, I want fun. I'm not sure how many times I can explain this. I do not have the time to myself to play usually anything. The time you see me playing video games is basically the only time that I have to go ahead and play video games. I don't even get to play with like any of my close friends in anything. So like I just don't have the time. It's not that I wouldn't want to, it's just I don't have time. Let me find my way out of this place. Oh, I don't need to find my way out of this place. I can just warp back to the thing. I forgot. Oh no, there's no point in warping back to the thing.
Do you see anything useful?
Let me get on out of here. I mean, like, on live stream? I mean, I don't know if you've noticed, but my channel does challenges. And my channel is currently in the middle of a challenge. I'm not sure what time you think I would have to go ahead and play anything else if it's still in the middle of doing stuff.
We should exercise caution. Things in here may not react well to bullets.
Oh, I'm in the same place. Okay, hold on. I should know where to go. Oh! Okay! I guess that's one easy way to exit out. Jeez. Oh no, there's plants and animals and stuff here? Shoot. I'm in trouble. Sorry, I forget it every time. I mean, I understand, but, you know, you are here watching it. Here watching me do it, so... It's alright, I don't feel bad about it. No big issue. An exocrawler. Are these the adhesive things? Oh boy, I think these are the adhesive boys. Oh, they're cosmetic ones. That's dumb. I thought these were the adhesive guys. I'm probably gonna get a lung disease while I'm here. Or a lung condition. Sometimes I always wanted to ask, why do you want to do challenges? I can actually explain this one. Have you ever played a game, and you've played this game, and it was something that you really enjoyed, and you just wanted to go ahead and play that game again, and then you go back to that game, and you find out it's not everything that you remember. You find out that it was much easier than you had expected it to be. And you decide, you know, do I really want to play this game again? But you play the game because you love the game, right? And then you get tired of it at some point. And then you find a new game and you realize, hey, you know, this game could be fun, but it's a carbon copy of all the other games I've been playing. You know, why would I want to play the same game that I've been playing when I could go play the original game that I've been playing? Right? And then you go ahead and think, hey, you know what? You know what would be fun? You know what's really fun? Infinite ammo, or all these cheats, or putting in a code to go ahead and do whatever you want, right? But then you start playing the game, and then you put in these cheat codes, and you're like, oh wow, that was cool. And you put in all these cheat codes from when you were a kid and remember having so much fun, but you play it, and it's nowhere near as fun as it was. Right? I feel like the reason why most of us don't enjoy our games anymore is because we've forgotten the time investment that we put into them. We forgot the challenge of raising that Pokemon all the way to level 100 instead of just going and hit that missing node to get it there to instantly have the stats. We forgot the challenge of grinding out the levels so that way we could fight that boss. We forgot the challenge of breeding out that monster so you can go ahead and win that race. We forgot the challenge of going ahead and 100%ing a game and finding all the nooks and crannies and finding the glitches. And I feel like the best way to capture that is by taking the games and playing them in the most difficult and unorthodox way possible. I am enjoying this. Is it boring as hell? Yeah, it's boring sometimes. Am I enjoying it? Yeah, hell yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun looking through all these planets. I'm having fun, like, chasing that completion. I'm having fun imagining the fact that I could be one of those few people who hasn't had who did this thing that nobody else wants to. I enjoy the idea of putting in time to get the enjoyment out of it. I enjoy the accomplishment, if that makes sense. When you finish Starfield, what game will you play, or type or genre? Oh, my next challenge is already set. I actually had to consider this one, though. So, there was a game that I wanted to go ahead and do outside of it. I actually wanted to do .hack next. But then I considered how long it would take me to get .hack done. And then I also considered what kind of stuff people would want to see. And I don't think people would really be that interested in .hack. So, my next challenge is actually going to be a Pokemon challenge. I already have the challenge that... Oh. You serious? You slow-ass things think you're gonna fight me? Get out of here. The next challenge is going to be a Pokemon challenge, and it is going to be a full series Nuzlocke. So, all 32, 36 games without a single party wipe. Without a single loss. Because if I lose, I'll have to start from the very beginning of the series again. So that's gonna be fun. And, you know, it's not like I would be the first person to do it, but I would join a very... Actually, I don't know if anyone's done an Ultimate... if anyone's done the Nuzlocke Gauntlet since, like, a while. You know what? Let me look. Let me see what the last Nuzlocke Gauntlet was. The Ultimate Nuzlocke Gauntlet. So I've been... In 2015 was the last time anyone attempted the Nuzlocke Gauntlet. And that was 8 years ago. So all the games that have come out in 8 years, resulting in a black or white hat challenge has failed, forced to restart the current. Duplicate shinies, no dupe claws. Let's see. Blue, red, yellow, gold, silver, crystal, ruby, sapphire, fire red, leaf green, emerald, diamond, heart gold, soul black, omega, alpha set. Ah! So, yeah, 2015 was the last time anyone attempted to do this Nuzlocke. So, I feel like I would be joining in a very... Wasn't really chatting out because I was doing... Oh, that's fine. Yeah, but I think 2015 was the last time anyone attempted to do the ultimate... Gauntlet. That's one hell of a time frame. It's a pretty large planetary scan. So there's no more animals, but there are some plants I can get. Two more plant types, I think. Oh, disregard. Looks like there's another No, nope. 2 more plant types. Maybe. 1 more plant type. But yeah, I am actually fairly excited for that. I don't know. This will be my first Nuzlocke ever. And I feel like I have a habit of setting myself on the path of the hardest possible way to play a game when I first start playing a game. I don't know. It's just a bad habit, I guess. Oh shoot. Alright, let's fight it out. Let's do it, my guys. You wanna fight? Let's do it. Come at me. Ya punks. Alright, cool. What's the problem with the VTuber dog? You could get a world record of Nuzlocks. I don't think so. I wouldn't be the first person to complete it. At least I don't think so. I actually have no idea if anyone has ever done the ultimate Nuzlocke gauntlet. I don't know if anyone's ever completed it. Maybe. Either way, I'm not out to go ahead and complete a world record. I am just out there to just enjoy it. Hopefully people will have fun once I start the process. But I mean, that's months from now. It's going to be a while. And I do foresee myself having to restart that challenge many, many times. I do not see completing it the first time through. Mainly, I know that there are 2 big stopping points. In Gold and Silver, both versions of Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and Original Gold and Silver, Whitney's Milk Tank, and I know that Emerald version apparently has a couple spots that are very difficult. So I don't see that immediately getting done. Anybody who knows people in the Nuzlocke community that could point me in the right direction to get some advice, I would be very appreciative, because I know nothing about it, and I think it would be really cool to have the experts kind of help me theory craft and work through some of it. You know, considering it'll be my first ever Nuzlocke. Oh, it's hard as hell to see on this planet. Oh. No, that's some other stuff I got. VTuber jog is making you crash now? I mean, the model is not exactly... It doesn't work at the moment. The streaming thing I am using, which is Streamlabs, it always kind of has issues interacting with other stuff, like the PlayStation app. It doesn't want to work well with it. So I'm assuming that has something to do with its interactions with Streamlabs that's causing the crashes. I'm just gonna have to... I don't exactly know. I'm gonna have to still keep testing. It's not like from one day to the next I'll be able to figure it out. I'm pretty sure I do know the problem, but it's gonna be either me... I'm gonna have to test the software changes and get a new streaming service, which is gonna be the original OBS more likely than not. But I am gonna have to set that up, so that's gonna take a while to do. And the only other option, if it doesn't interface with OBS properly, is going to be... I'm going to have to do hardware upgrades, and that's going to take some time. Stunted pine. Okay. Wasn't expecting to see a random plant out here. Oh, there's a crag root. Miesa, hello and welcome back. How you doing? Yeah, it's just gonna require some testing. But I'm gonna need some time to set up OBS, which, as you already know, time is not exactly a commodity I have a lot of. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear you were doing well. But time isn't exactly a commodity I've got a ton of, so it's gonna take a while to go ahead and be able to set up OBS and then give it the go. And then, if OBS works, then that's fine, and it should be okay. If OBS doesn't work, however, then I'm going to have to... I just gotta upgrade my equipment. That's just how it'll go, so... Hey, another stunted pine. Do you stream for financial things or for fun? I mainly stream for fun rather than finances. I got kind of into the habit of streaming because of Extra Life. So when I was still active duty and I was stationed out in Utah, I was actually by the Extra Life headquarters. So the Extra Life headquarters is located in Salt Lake City. So it's entirely possible to go ahead and get involved with Extra Life very easily. But we went ahead and got a group of airmen together to go ahead and raise money for Extra Life, to raise money for children's hospitals. And I figured, because these kids have to go ahead and they have to do some type of community service for the military when they're active. The easiest way to do it would be to get them to sign up for Extra Life, stream games for charity. Then they would be able to go ahead and write that, hey, they were doing community service while playing video games. You know? Nothing better than being able to go and play video games and also write it on your thing saying, hey, you're raising money for children's hospitals, right? So that was kind of how I got into the whole streaming thing. Was just getting involved with Extra Life. And then I figured, you know, if I'm going to be playing it, I may as well do it. So I just started streaming on my own time and figured, why not? Just kept doing it. I mean, if people go ahead and send money or whatever, I mean, it's cool. I'm not going to go ahead, I don't ever really tell people, hey, send me money, I need it, or anything else. Like, the only thing I want them to do is show up, have fun, share it with their friends, and get as many people as we can involved. Because there's no need for you guys to really pay me money. I mean, the companies will do it on their own. The ads will bring in themselves and things like that. And if people do pay money, you know, I am grateful. I don't ever really see this being a permanent job. I hate to say it. Would I love it if I could be a streamer? For a content creator for a living? Yeah, I would think that'd be cool. Do I expect it to happen? No. That's why I will not quit my day job. I will just keep going with it until. Alright, you have a great night, Sebastian. Thank you for popping in. Where is this pine? I feel like I might have a better chance of finding a pine if I go elsewhere. How's this corrosive liquid environment? There's nothing there. Where the hell is this last pine tree? Jesus Christ. Keep running until we can find them. The environment says they're around here. Just don't know where, and it's really hard to not run into these corrosive acid lakes where there's a giant-ass sandstorm going on. The good news is at least I can train my oxygen levels here. Back. I had to let the dog out. That's okay. I understand my dog is giving me the googly eyes as well, so... Think maybe I might... Oh, there's another. Think maybe I might have been better off just going out to the desert or wherever else the next one is, rather than trying to find a stunted pine in the middle of all... Oh, there's two of them? Okay. Okay, we're in business. Maybe I'll find more. Looks like there's one over there in the distance. That's two. I'll need two more, and then I think that should take care of the plants in this area, and I'll probably have to set somewhere else on the planet. How many plants now? I just need two more. I think there's... This region probably doesn't have... I'm gonna be mad if I go out to the desert and suddenly there's stunted pines everywhere, which is probably what's going to happen. But I figure since I'm here, may as well. Hey, welcome back! How you doing today? We are just looking for stunted pines in this... sandstorm. I hope that when I finally get through with all this and I decide to install some mods, we can find some really good ones. I think weather mods will be really fun. Why you gotta fight everything that lives? Can you just let things live? Always fighting everything. I'm having to, like, punch out scorpions and stuff. Jesus. Alright, I'm gonna feed my dog. She is sitting here staring at me, and she will not leave me alone until I feed her. Go wait. Go wait. Go wait. Alright. Don't worry, I'll keep the mic on while I'm... while I'm feeding her. I don't know why she seems to think that that's, like, just a big game. I just gotta go like, blah, 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 blah. I gotta give her the Courage the Cowardly Dog treatment to get her to go wait for her food. Alright, girl, go ahead. Jesus. I'm blazing by. She could be Santa's new reindeer. How about you? Is actually thinking back on Guild Wars 1 and remembered what a pain this Thunderhead Keep didn't know about infused armor, etc. Oh, jeez. Yeah, there were a lot of moments I feel like Guild Wars didn't do... It did a lot of cool stuff, but it did a very terrible job of explaining the game past the tutorial. It really did not leave us all in a good spot, did it? But I feel like there's a lot of games that did that. Like, imagine the first time anybody played a Souls game. Back again? Sounds like your dog is having issues. Oh, please leave them alone. Don't fight them. There's no need to take the species out just because you don't like the way they look. She's always fighting everything. I can't see the corrosive gases. I can't see the liquid death pools. This is terrible. Oh, shoot, I see that. Beautiful, the landscape on the high mountains. Clueless, most stuff till I joined your first guild. That's cool, though. Isn't it fun? You know, just enjoying the game. Exploring. Finding out a lot of stuff on your own. Doing things the wrong way. Pet sitting your mom's dog, too. She's blind to deaf, so it's fun to chase her around. Oh, no. Poor dog. Hey, look. It's sparklers. Come on, there's gotta be one fucking plant somewhere on this whole planet telling me this extinct-ass species of plant. I'm over here searching the 7 seas. Trying to find, like, one plant. All these super rare things. Not a plant. No, sir. What does this have? Toxins. Toxins. Yeah, I think Evo, when he was playing, he said that like he was part of, I think, the second most popular guild or something like that. Man, I remember Faction Wars being super fun. Our clan hall was, like, humongous back in the day. Not very many members after, you know, after a while, but, man, good stuff. Spice. I do need spice. Listen, you can fight those on your own. I'm tired of fighting them. You do your own thing. I'm not here to knock out this species. Fucking Jesus. Sure, I guess. Yeah, fine. I'll clean up your mess. Jesus. Factions rocked. Yeah. It was a good introduction. I think Guild Wars 2 it really revolutionized the way that the game was played. Number one, the jump feature. You know, games where you can't jump, suddenly when they add a jump, everybody's doing all kinds of crazy shit. But I think the diversity of builds kept there. I was really sad when they got rid of Mesmers, though. Yeah, Mesmers really sucked to fight against, but Mesmers were pretty fun. Good news is she's small, so you can scoop her up. Scoop her and toss her, right? Just... Dog needs to go outside, open a window. There you go. Oh my goodness. Explore... Open the map to explore another region or return to your ship. Fast travel to ship. Jeez. You can't do that? What do you mean? They're small. Here, you know what you do? Here's what you can do. You take them, and you, like... You get some ribbon, and you wrap it around them. Or you get, like, a tiny hammock thing. Right? And you take that tiny hammock thing, and then you, like... Oh, recover the solstice from the research tower. Hold on. You're telling me that I had a thing to do here? Plus the jumps.
It's not far.
Feeling of being at peak mountain area. Alright, let me... I didn't realize that I had this solstice thing here. I completely forgot the whole reason I landed at this place to begin with. Was to get this solstice. So let me go get that. And this time not fall through the floor. No. You know what? I can just take this up. Wow. Oh, I completely forgot to open that up. And this, Jesus. I didn't do anything here, did I? I have to go around the long ways. Almost there, right? Nope. Okay. How do I get into that thing? Do I get through the ducts? No. Yay, nay? Doesn't seem so. Hold on, how do I get to this solstice? Maybe up and down? This way? Nope, that's the bathrooms. Also, what's with the Starfield NPC smiles? I don't know. What do you mean? Oh, did I have to pick up that solstice? Is that what it told me? Okay, here you go. I did it, quest. Now you can get out of my inventory. I didn't realize that's what you wanted me to do. Holy heck. All that way just to do that. Alright, let's get out of here now. Let me attempt to get out of here, I guess. Because I'm doing a really bad job of escaping this place the second time. Seen some clips that are hella wild. Yeah, I will say Starfield is definitely like the one where it's like, you seem like an interesting person, and then the person's like right behind them is like, what? They're interesting? Yeah, I've seen some pretty funny clips. Can you biologists for... Oh my god. They're a pain. Like, I'm trying to take them to a new planet, and the second I land on any planet, they're like, oh, better go ahead and put myself in danger. Yuck. Alright. Frozen plains. Nothing. Savannah. That's probably what it is. We're going to travel to the savannah. I'm probably going to see stunted bushes everywhere. I'm going to walk off of the thing, and there's going to be stunted bushes all over. Have to show my new modified Ecliptic Claymore.
Stick to the plan.
Listen, get out of here. With your fucking AI voice ass. Stick to the plan. How about you stick to the plan? Stay in the damn ship. Look at that. Stunted fucking pines. Trying to look all over the place and suddenly stunted pines. Doesn't look like there's stunted pines everywhere, so that's... There's at least that. I feel justified now. There it is, my last stunted pine, and it's probably going to be like, oh, fauna complete, Severely limited by the engine, like, for example, that any of the vehicles, Bonacute, you'll save the day as always. Yeah, I think so. I think the game does have potential. I will say, there it is. Fucking son of a muppet. I think the game has a ton of potential, though. Classic ship landing as soon as you land on a planet. Yeah. You know, the different environments, the different planets. The one thing about these barren planets that I will give them is it gives people the opportunity to develop all kinds of stuff. They could put whatever they wanted on these barren planets. They could make whole missions on completely barren planets and not have to worry about interference from anything else, from some creature screwing up their thing. They could go ahead and add whole quest lines in these things. So many modding communities could really improve the game just by simply using the resources that weren't used. Frigid palm. You're gonna call this a frigid palm? It's a dead plant, not a frigid palm. Jesus. When you try and go ahead and fill your essay with 1,000 words. It's basically what a lot of these plants are. I'll be the first major overhaul random quest. You game mods with Vortex or MO2. You're gonna hate this one. I don't really mod games, honestly. Most of the time, I play them in their vanilla format. I don't think I have ever really modded any of my games. So I really couldn't answer that one for you. These companions give a frigid palm on how ugly they look. That's funny. They could add big towns and stuff. Yeah, I will say that, like, the NPCs are nothing to really write home about. Some of them have pretty interesting interactions. I think the AI itself is probably one of the funniest things, but... So, flora complete already. So, only the frigid palm lives in the frigid area? I guess... Let me guess, is the frozen muskrat the only thing that lives here too? Excuse me, the coral heart grazer, as I see 0 corals. Yeah, you definitely look like you definitely don't look like you belong in the ice. Look at you. This thing's just a cicada with extra steps. I think if you don't mod Bethesda games, you're pulling off the wings of the angel before it can fly. Other games, yeah, don't mod them. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna knock people who do mod their games. I mean, feel free. Bethesda's games sometimes can be a little bare. I think it's a good idea when people bring new ideas. I think the modding community does a great job. I guess I'll go with the mountains. I should probably go with the mountains in daytime rather than the mountains at night. Limited daytime if I warp now, so... I'll give it a shot. Maybe I'll wind up in day, maybe I'll wind up at night. But yeah, I don't see any problem modding the games. I think Starfield, of all of the games out there, I do think Starfield has the most potential to be great. The lack of stuff is really what gives it the best opportunity to succeed. You want a flamethrower? Flamethrower would be pretty cool. I feel like, you know, landing on a planet, you know, screaming out insectoid xeno scum and then raising everything to the ground would be pretty fun. Flora. So what flora do I need? What am I looking for? What fucking maple syrup leaf is missing? What are you? Spike spit trap. Alright, I'll bite. If you don't fucking come out here and spit out a tentacle and, like, stab me in the fucking cooch. You serious? Wow. Spike spit trap. What do you know, ladies and gentlemen? Leave it to Bethesda to go ahead and name the thing a spike spit trap, and then have it just sit there like they're programming. Landed on a planet last night and gained 6 levels because it was non-stop fighting the fauna. Yeah, some of those planets out there are pretty dangerous. You can land on some pretty big planets. I think there is a planet where the natural planet life is the Terramorph. And it's not very far from the starting zone either. So the Terramorph planet is very close by. And I think a lot of them they're naturally resistant to a lot of stuff. So even though they aren't the bioweapons you find on other planets, they're extremely resistant to damage. Jesus Christ, how many... This is going to take forever to find this, isn't it? And this is probably the only plant that I'm going to find here. Probably just this one spike bullshit trap. Where are the other fauna? Are they all ocean critters? I'm gonna be out looking for dugongs. Prefer the days when modding was just dumping files in. Nowadays you have to download a whole manager and install thousands of independents. Yeah, but that's such is the price of progress. You know, sure, maybe back then it was just uploading a few sprites, making a couple modifications, adding a couple maps and things like that, but if you want better graphics and you want more in-depth gameplay, that's just how it's gonna happen. And I think I prefer the modding scene nowadays because, you know, not everything is shovelware. You're not going to have people just creating mods out of nowhere, slapping a label on it and being like, it's tree fitty, here you go, now with new seeds. I mean, I may make the joke of now with new seeds, but Harvest Moon does have a lot of stuff it put out. But seriously, you're not going to have just some random 9-year-old coming up with, you know, changing a color on a leaf on a tree, throwing it out there and being like, hey, download my mod, Plix. It takes a lot more skill, it takes a lot more investment and time. And yeah, you have to download a lot more materials, and the entry isn't as easy anymore. But I feel like the quality of mods has gone up because of that. You have people who are willing to go ahead and invest their time and resources into it, rather than just, you know, recolor a mole rat and throw it out there. I mean, take a look at the art community. The art community is a fantastic example of letting your community fix your game. I mean, sure, you could just fix your game, but what company is going to do that nowadays when they all know that the community is going to do it for them? But like the hunted mod or any of those primal mods that they have out there, there's so many things that people have done, plus new maps. It was a wonder that Wildcard, like, supported everybody the way that they did, and turned people's unofficial maps into the possibility of getting your map, like, subsidized and adopted as an official map. That was cool. Price of progress is load as orders, it seems. Listen, I'll take load orders over a hot, steaming load any day. I'm talking about a pile of shit, not loads of cum. Degenerates, just in case anybody out there is thinking it. There are trees everywhere. I know, but I'm looking for a very specific tree. The spike spit trap. In all of its mundane glory. There it is, boys. And it's gonna tell me this is the last tree, and I'm gonna have to go find some other things somewhere else. I'm not trying to scan this bitch's cooch. Get out of my way. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, that scared me for half a second. You punch a scorpion. Alright, good stuff. Now I gotta find what other biome there is in this place. It's probably some tiny island jungle rainforest. Oceans. Coastline is probably going to be a big part of the animals. But let's not look for coastline. Let's... Savannah. Mountains. Frozen plains. Savannah, mountains, savannah. If I don't have every plant, it's gotta be somewhere. Somewhere weird. I hope it's not like an ocean plant. I've never seen one before. It could be possible. First time for everything, right? Aim for the tiny little islands or coastlines. Yeah, I guess let's hit the coastline. Also, have you ever played Planetscape Torment? Do you think of doing a Baldur's Gate challenge in the future? Yes, I have considered it. If you're talking about Baldur's Gate 1, 2, and 3, I have actually considered doing both Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. A solo playthrough through the entire series. I think it would be difficult enough to do. And number 3, I think I've theory crafted the idea, and I think it could work. For Baldur's Gate 3, going the Dark Urge, there's no companions. Playing through the game, killing off any of your companions that's possible to go ahead and get. And just playing through that way. I have considered it, and it is possible to do. I think you would have to go... You would have to start out as some type of spellcaster. So that way you gain access to sleep and some type of aerial... some type of area control spells. Like the little bramble thorns thing. You'd also have to go ahead and go cleric at some point. So you could get the heavy armor proficiency, so you could get your ability to withstand hits or just not get hit in general. And you'd probably have to have a third class. I'm not sure. I think probably some type of thief or monk. I think Monk would probably be the better option. I think Monk has a lot of utility. Cleric, you would have to go into something like what's it called? Guardian. You'd have to go into what's that damn spell called? I should know this. Spiritual Guardian, so that way you can turn yourself into the Whirlybird. Where Cleric only gets the heavy armor. Yeah, but that's what you'd have to do, is go into some type of... into War Cleric for the heavy armor proficiency. You can actually get the feat on its own. You don't have to go Cleric, but it would be better to do so. I think you have to at least meet the prerequisite. That's a great big trilogy challenge. Yeah, I think doing it alone would be really cool. Yeah, and I seen it. I mean, Luft has played quite a bit of it, so I've seen it firsthand. How awesome is it? You can get Ranger Magic Knight. Ranger, I feel, would be okay, but the thing is, you would really need... it's possible. I think Ranger would work. You just have to have the most... Because going solo in the game would mean that you would be at a severe disadvantage. Every enemy would have the game of numbers above you. So, you'd really have to keep everybody either at a distance or asleep constantly. There would be no choice. Hold on, is that another? There are. So there's at least two sets of critters in the ocean. Oh! There it is. Oh, disregard, that's not it. just a plant that wanted to be scanned. But yeah, my theory craft would be some type of spellcaster and some type of cleric at minimum, but it would probably have to be a 3-class playthrough. You would also require a massive amount of planning before any type of encounter. Simply because you'd be outnumbered all the time. You wouldn't have to worry about side quests though, so that's good. None of your companion side quests. But, you know, it would require things like murdering Astarion, leaving what's-her-name in the cage. It would be very difficult, I think. Doable, but difficult. It would not be a hardcore playthrough, though. It would be, because a hardcore solo playthrough, I think, is doable once you figure out how to do the solo playthrough in general. I'm wondering what this thing looks like. It looks cool as hell in the water based on its outline. This planet is going to be real tough to finish, I think. Oh, jeez. Are you serious? Can't just leave him be? They weren't doing anything to you. God damn.
Is that for selling later, or?
No, it's for shoving up your ass later, because you can't leave everything alone. That's what it's for. Jesus. You caused this mess. Tell me that is not for personal use. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap the tissue around my dick. And think about the time we had to genocide a whole, like, planet because you couldn't keep your goddamn bloodthirst to a minimum. Don't touch it. Leave it alone. That's hot. Pull my hair. Legendary achievement world record in SOTOR would be the same. Insane. There are actually some achievements that I've considered going into, but I don't think I could do them. Number one at the top of my list is actually a For Honor achievement. But it's impossible to get. I think since For Honor, I don't think you can get it anymore. So, For Honor has a ranking system and everything, and it has a competitive mode. But in order to get the achievement, you would have to be the #1 ranked player in the world. It actually is an achievement that you can get. And I don't ever see myself being able to accomplish that. Mega Man either 9 or 10, I can't remember which, Blue Bomber achievement of playing through the entire game without getting hit. That would be something on my list for a challenge. Are they both the same fish? Yeah, they're both the... I'm over here looking for new animals. Where the fuck? It says the biome's complete. Where are these animals? Where are they at? That's like completing all 8 class storylines, and then you get the legendary title. Ooh, I don't know if I'd want to do that. That sounds... I played enough SOTOR to know that I would be bored out of my damn mind. I might consider doing a How Far Can You Get series in SOTOR. Oh, Swamp. That might be doable. Same thing with the How Far Can You Get in Final Fantasy as well. That would be doable as well. How Far Can You Gets are something I like because they only take a year. So basically you play the game from absolute scratch starting from nothing, and do as many things as you possibly can do in a year, playing every single day. It does require a significant investment. But doable. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Look at all that blue. Look at all them pickings. Corrosive vapor fog. Good thing my face is gonna melt off. What is that, a crag root? Wow. What the hell are you? What is this walking dildo? Oh man, please, I have to see you. I need to see you. Oh. Oh my goodness. The flocking... Oh, I thought that said the flocking bareback herbivore. I was like, oh no. Oh, guys. Yes, look at it. It's gorgeous. Hunting angler stalker. Alright, so these are the last two plants, and last two animals and last two plants. They all exist in the swamp, so we're good. Flocking earback. Oh, earback, not bareback. Called it a dildo once, and I couldn't unsee it. Crag roots. Oh, shoot. Oh, no! The dildos are after me. Sedative bone. That's what they give. They give the bone sedatives. I was right to call them dildos. Listen, see, you see how much she hates everything? She is just ready to take out every critter that walks. She just can't see anything live. Someone really needs to clip that. The dildos are after me. It's okay, I'll probably end up clipping it. Let me see what the timestamp is, so I can remember to put it 140. Let's put 140. Yeah, I'll probably get 2 clips out of it. I've already got 1 clip on record, so I'll split that one for tomorrow. Can we find this hunting herd whatever? Listen, I'm not after you barebacks. I'm after the hunting angler. There. Bullshit. Is that a dung pile? There it is, the hunting angler. Oh, listen, you got all those dildos over there. Fucking put that meat in your mouth. Don't put me in there. Adhesive vital fluids? Oh my god, if these guys are adhesives, that's gonna be it. These guys are made of adhesives. That's all me. I'm ready. Heal paste, vital fluids, polymers. I need polymers. Spice. I'll take it. Solvent. Not you guys. Get away from me. Now we're playing Fortnite. There's the wheat plants. I do need spice, so... Ooh, there's an angler. Is it two of them? Hell yeah. And I think these guys had adhesives, so, yeah. I have no problem hunting these guys down if they have adhesives on them. Or in them. It's time. What you got? Membrane, glands. Oh, these things are just giving me the glands. What's with this planet? And its dick jokes. Bones and glands. That's all I'm getting from this place.
The spoils of victory, I suppose. They know their messy glory.
%63%. Couple more anglers. Get going. You have a... Hey, you as well have a fantastic and blessed day. I don't know what I almost did. Sitting here talking about dildos and bones and glands, and I'm almost like choking on my own spit. Must be salivating at the thought, I guess. Alright, where is this angler? Come on. Where is he? Oh shit. This scared me. Oh, there we are. There's a blue one. Please be a pack. Please be a pack. Please be a pack of gangbang barebacks. Nope.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
Alright, need 2 more anglers. 2 more. I may actually go in that cave. I could see there being a couple dead. Nah, there's usually small critters in there rather than large ones. I'm looking for the big ones. None of them small dinky things. What the fuck are you doing out
Feeling
here?
my take?
Oh, you're not part of my thing.
Just step away from my phone.
Never mind.
If you're lucky, you might find an...
We're all good. I thought this dude was stepping up. Come on, anglers. Where are you, motherfuckers? Gotta be somewhere. Everything's somewhere. Am I in the mountains? Did I find my way into the mountains and that's why there's no anglers? Oh, there's one. Please be another. Listen, I'll take a picture of 2 of them. Yes, there we go. Good stuff. Now we can get off this planet.
Say the word.
Whew, that was a pain. Alright, planet 2. Alright, what do we have next? I think we probably have 3 planets in total left. This one here is done. We have all of that, and then this up here. Do we have these done? Yeah, we have those done. Alright, let's knock out this Crimson Ghost Fleet, then.
Let me show you how it's done.
Jesus, this bitch flying.
Crash time now.
He's zooming. Can barely keep up with the rest of the hull wreckage. So this is 5D. You write down 5D. This should be a pretty quick scan. Talking about quick scans. Scanning can detect uncommon inorganic on a planet or moon's surface. And more information about ships in space. Oh, hold on. Did I get this last one? No, I still need the starship design. Damn. Security, I don't care about that. Packing, oxygen. Are we good with oxygen? Nope, still 5 more times. Copper and water. Wow, I didn't see any water. Okay. High gravity planets would be good for maxing out that stuff. So I think I should try and do it on high gravity rather than just knocking it on low ones. We'll head towards this thing. I know it's just an ice spire. Oh, there's some water. Perfect.
Pardon.
Don't pardon me. You guys should be on the ship. Stop getting out of the safety of your enclosures. I really need to get to Neon and drop off all these assholes. There's so many of these dudes on my ship right now.
Did she just eat or something?
Yes. Why?
Because she didn't go and say hi to me. Were you sleeping?
Alright, 5D, I guess 5A.
Are you prepared to face judgment?
Oh, who am I facing the judgment of? I guess them battle hymns.
Let's repair the grab drive. You picked the wrong fight. I got a little too exciting back there. My crew wants you to know how.
Much you appreciate it. Yeah, you can give me the credits.
Of course. I can't stay here gabbing all.
Let's go ahead and gather up all this nonsense from these ships. Actually, hold on. Let me see if those other two are... There's a prophecy here. There's two ships. And the adaptive frames. I could probably put one more into the engine because I have an extra engine thing. All right. Down we go. Let's get this knocked out. Hopefully this is nothing but barren, desolate planets, and this will be quick. I'm betting there's probably at least one of these things that has a massive amount of life, though.
Three spacers got the
Yes.
Fluorine, copper, fluorine, that's copper there, and water. 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 Okay, that's 5A done. Next is, let me erase a little bit of this. So I got a tad bit more room down here. I have a whole notebook, but I'm just trying to conserve space here. Okay, 7C. Or 5C, excuse me. Are you gonna tell me about my ship's extended warranty? No thanks. Nope.
It sounds like you're not interested in hearing more. That's too bad. We'll continue to reach out to you.
I think at some point I'll just end up giving him the 200,000. I know it's a scam, but why not? He's tried very hard.
It's not far. We'll be there soon.
Okay, chlorine, which tends to be a bit difficult. So water. Is that lithium? Chlorosalinides. Okay, that's the second difficult one, so lead and lithium. Lithium right there. Oh, that's lead, and then lithium is right here. Perfect. Done. Yeah, these seem to be pretty quick. Oh, it's got a trait on it. God damn it. Well, doesn't have a trait anymore.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Grab down. Do or die. First in the way. There's no way you can win this. Son of a...
You guys gonna hail me and tell me I'm doing a good job, or... am I just gonna have to reach out myself?
Most ships would have bugged out and left. Any way we can repay you?
Yeah, you can give me credits. That's all I want.
Credits now. Can't stay here gabbing them.
Almost 5,000 credits? That was a nice cut. That's the only 2 ships left. Alright. Spaceship debris. I don't give a shit about the spaceship debris.
Exploration requires courage, and in this case, a functional suit.
That's what, water? Yep, that's water. What else we got here? Water. A lot of water. And chlorine. Hey, this water's safe to drink. Water and chlorine. I was expecting there to be like large patches of chlorine on the ground, but I am mistaken. A lot of frozen water everywhere, jeez. Oh, there it is, chlorine. Haha, done and done. Let's get off the planet of the sink water. Okay, so that is, what, 5E? 1, 2, 3. Okay, next we have, should be only 2 more, I think. At least for this section here. 5B. Cesium. Fuck. I hate looking for cesium. It's either in planetary sumps or it's just off in some fucking cave, jerking off in a corner. Oh shit. Talking about jerking off in a corner. You can give me money. You can literally just pay me.
Here's some credits. We got to resume our patrol. Stay safe.
Alright, what else we have here? That's 2,000. This is much closer. I will say, like, I have to agree, the space traversal in this game is fantastic. It feels so fluid flying through space. I hope that they make more, like, space-oriented missions or combat or just interactions in the future. I know this thing has DLC coming. I believe it got leaked at some point, so... Alright, let's just land wherever the fuck I've... Hold on. Let's just land anywhere. Right there looks good enough. Just thought maybe cesium would pop up, but it doesn't. Oh, actually, that might be important. Hold on. Let me do this, because I think I've got that done. Go for the next set of scanners. What do you mean?
It looks like the walker thing.
Yeah, I didn't intend to, like... It just happened to be the shape my ship took. Because I couldn't find good ways to put stuff together, so...
Like too much Destiny stuff.
But when you miss Destiny so much, you put it in all your other games? Alright, that's chlorine, done. What else we got? That is a, whatever that is. Not cesium. Water. I did realize that I have to be very careful about some of the skills that I take, though. Because some skills require me to do very specific things, like scan planets. And if I have no planets left to scan because I scanned them all, I will be very SOL. And I won't be able to max out my character. Yep, cesium is going to be the big holdup. If I find a cave, that will give me cesium, but usually cesium is just, it's a pain in the ass. The only reason I even remember cesium is because of No Man's Sky. It's either going to be in large clumps on the ground, or I'm going to have to find a sump, which is just a giant pool of it. It's going to be bright purple. There it is, right there. I'm here. May as well explore it real quick. Fracking Control Center. Oh shit. How do I get in this place? Is there a... Oh, there is an entrance down here. Was that it? Just the one enemy? Jeez. They're really skimping on resources this time. Boom pops, don't care about those. Alright, guess down we go. That's it. That's all there was to it. Just a single dude guarding a facility. Jesus Christ! That scared me so bad. I got right. That was so perfectly timed. Fuck. That was so perfectly timed. Holy shit. I definitely thought I had done something wrong. Like that was a guard who was just dressed up as a pirate. GG loved. Yeah, definitely got me. That was very well timed. Alright, and 5 is done. Alright, just this little planet over here. This tiny little thing that looks like it's gonna have a lot to it. So 3A. This one should only have 2. This one will probably have 4, and the main planet will probably have a lot. No, this one has 2, and that one has 2, so we'll just slap down in the helium fields.
I love you, dog!
Thanks.
Weapons free.
Oh shit.
Take 'em down.
Weapons free. What is with this system? What the hell is going on? And why are there so many pirates? Are they just no longer contacting me anymore?
We weren't expecting so many. Most ships would have bugged. Any way we can repay you.
Yeah, I'm making a lot of money here real quick.
Can't stay here gabbing all.
A lot of money pretty quick. Get my money for nothing and my checks for free. Good credits. Free start Nimitz. It's very interesting that all of these are named after different types of ship classes. Like a Nimitz class ship is a thing. A whole bunch of nautical terms gets used in space. Alright. Touchdown, knock this out, head to the other one, touchdown, knock it out, and then that last planet is probably going to be a doozy. More likely than not, it's probably going to be an 8-resource planet with 3 traits, is my bet. I'm hoping no plants and animals. But you know what they say about hopes and dreams. Wish in one hand and shit in the other and see
No
which fills up
organics here.
faster.
Valuable minerals, perhaps.
Wow. I parked in the one place that had no resources. It's got to be 75 or more, because I don't want to run on back. Okay, next is this little one, Ginbu 3B, and that was what, 3C?
Hostility will not be tolerated. We got the third drive.
Whoa, what the fuck are you using? That sounded cool as shit.
Last shot. Not like we're running anyway. All in a day's work for you. I'm not sure if we would have made it out of it. Any way we can repay?
It was a sound, it wasn't them.
Oh, was it? That was cool as hell. I thought it was somebody's ship you doing stuff.
That could be arranged. Thanks again for the help.
I feel like that would have been a perfect moment for like, meow. There's a lot of duders out here. $3,000. How far is that? 4,000. Yeah, let's just crack the other stuff into my engines. No reason not to, not like I'm using my gravity drive anytime soon. land wherever.
What? Hello again.
Okay, aluminum. Helium? No? None? I don't think I'll ever be able to beat my record of 2 seconds. Very craggy planet. Well, I guess very craggy moon. Oh, there it is. Right on that little mining site. Collapsed mine? We are definitely not going in there. A cutter and some lead. I'll take your lead, though. Got a huge shipment of lead I need to drop off at some point. Chisel. Probably use that for my abs. Alright, anyway. Stop being dumb. Barrow knife. I'll take that. Some space celery and space grapes. Nah, I'm good. Alright, yep, and there's this. No plants, no animals, 8 with 1 trait. Alright, that's not too bad. Abandoned mine, deserted robotics. Good afternoon, old man John. Let me go ahead and hit you up with the 3 regular questions I now have to ask everybody who pops in on Kick. Are you here to go ahead and give me advice on my channel? Are you here to go ahead and try and sell me on art or something like that? Or are you here to try and hawk me followers?
Sarah is perfect, Morgan. I swear she must have radar.
What do you mean?
Every single time I make a mistake.
I guess we can go into the day. Neither, just here to see someone else view on a game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've got to go through it because it happens all the time. Okay, let me give you my solid review because I think I've got like 300 something odd hours in this now. And I have scanned about a fifth of all the planets this place has to offer. I'd say the game is Ace. Be right back. Oh, okay. 7.4 for the gravity. That's good. Means I'll run out of air fairly quickly. Be able to get my minimum oxygen runs down fast. I should have some boom pops in here. Yeah. Hold on, let me wait until it's good. Oh, there we are. Iridium. Just iridium. Ooh. Do we get to watch the sunrise on this planet? Let's just take a moment to appreciate this sunrise. In all of its glory. Fibblethip doesn't know not to stare at the sun. That is quite a beautiful sunrise. It's like watching something in the desert. Watching the sun rise in a nice deserted area.
What's your problem? Because you're awake and you make that noise. What is it? Sounds extra sassy.
Also, why the fuck is the sun, like, rising sideways? What's with the orbit of this planet? It was over here. Now it's over there.
Maybe the axis is...
Yeah, it's probably tilted. It's gorgeous, though. Hey, man, it would be even more pretty if my computer could handle the graphics and not have that lined gradient going up. Alright, anyway. Let's continue along our path here. Benzene and carbosalinides. So I need either a pool. Benzene will probably pop up as... Oh, that's the electric thing. I know what that is. We'll knock that out. I would have not known how pretty this planet was if I hadn't seen that sunrise, though.
I rarely have the patience for that thing.
The planet itself looks really nice. It's got this nice green haze, very Fallout feel to it. Feels like we're walking through the glowing sea right now. Yeah, that's an electrical charged, Nice. Level 56. We just need some salinides now, and that'll probably be a sump pool. We'll just run towards the sun. The sun can't lead us astray. Wow, that is gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, man. Nothing but endless desert. Now that's interesting. That rock formation usually is receding glaciers. And it's usually considered like a life sign. So that's interesting that it would have this and also that. Considering that I could have gone for this or that, I guess as the planetary trait. That means it has two planetary traits, but it only registers one. Pretty unique. Let's just keep running to the sun. I'm bound to find what I'm looking for. Bound to find what I'm looking for. If I just run and then I go explore. Where are all the resources that I'm waiting just to scan? Where is all the resource that I'm waiting just to scan? What in the flying chocolate chip is going on? Why hasn't it shown up? Listen, son, you can't lead me wrong. Also, are you going back down again? You just came up. What are you doing? Son, don't do this. I guess let's head to the top of this hill. Try over here. A lot of iridium. What's the temperature on this planet? -63. So it should be a sump. I don't think it would be a rock or spout. If there's a cave, I'll definitely find it in there. Nothing so far. That's just a lightning strike thing. Ah, a cave.
Something catch your eye?
May not exactly be what I'm looking for, but it's far enough. Better to knock it out now than just keep looking around and not finding anything. Oh. Hello there. I don't normally have ecliptic shit drop right on top of me. I'm fairly curious if I can drop, if I can get on your ship. I'm gonna save real quick, and we'll try and get in this ship without it flying off. Fuck! I think it's taking off right now.
Kill everybody in the ship.
Holy shit. Can you guys calm down? I literally just came in here for a second, and you guys are already deciding... No! Stop it! Guys, stop! Stop! Trying to ambush the ship. I just got here. Jesus Christ. You guys need to calm down. You're worse than I am. You guys are the real, like... fucking space pirates. I'm not gonna take over this ship. Jesus Christ. I took these passengers on to take them to Neon. No wonder they want to go to Neon. They're all freaking... They're all criminals. No weapons, no nothing. They destroyed them. Jesus. An advanced Razorback. Don't mind if I do. What have we got? An extended modified garbage. Drumbeat, mercenary power pack, garbage. An advanced Kodama, 12 for something and a half. Trackers, Alliance, balanced. What am I using for a pack here? Thermal, chance to stagger. Not all of us Neonians are criminals. Some of us just working for a really sus company. These guys are trying to get to Neon, and I don't know if you noticed, but some of them are packing grenade launchers and just blasting the shit out of anything that moves. These guys are seriously suspect. Like, I took them on just to be like, hey, I'll take you guys away from wherever you're at. You guys seem like you need some help. They don't need any help. I mean, they need help, but it certainly isn't to get from one place to the next. they are, doing their thing, as usual. Alright. I guess we'll get off of this planet. Get off of the ship. And they're gonna come out swinging. That's what's gonna happen.
Yes?
No yes is about it. You guys are about to take out these Eclipse, and I'm not gonna have anything to do. Anti-personnel, sure. Drumbeat, refined thing, nope.
It's not
Yeah,
far.
look at these. These are the botanists. They took out the rest of the dudes, and I didn't get to do shit. See it for this ecliptic agent. Oh, there it goes. Hope none of you guys were aboard. I'm heading towards that cave so I can just get the last thing that I need. I don't like going into caves, but they're guaranteed to hold the rare resources that I usually can't find on the surface. I'm kind of sad that the daylight on this planet wasn't very long. It is pretty cool that they actually took planetary orbits and tilts into account, though, for sunrises and sunsets. That's pretty neat. You better calm down, whoever you're at the cave. I'm sure he's gonna be like, don't touch my hole.
You stealing my take? Just step away from my find. I let this go, but don't let... If you're lucky, you might find another...
So I'm going into this cave. I don't give a damn what you say.
Stick to the plan.
Is that it? Is that what I need? There it is. The carbolic acids. I actually don't see very many carbolic acids, so let me grab some of it.
Let's keep moving. Back again. Okay.
All right. Good to go. I think that actually takes care of my... You're about to see it lift off. Look how dumb this ship looks. It looks so stupid. I can't wait to adjust it again.
Awaiting response. This is a commercial passenger transport liner wanting to
Thanks.
It's our company's policy. Us friendlies have got to watch you. Safe travel, stranger.
Yeah, as there's enemies literally in front of me. Alright, I think that takes care of this system. 100%? 100%. Good stuff. And that was what? 3? 3. Alright. And I still have Indum, whatever this is. So let's save before we take that jump. Oh god, it's another fucking weird-ass place. Crimson Fleet. Crimson Fleet Spectre 2. Okay, it's a level 20 area, not too bad. But I think what we'll have to do is most likely finish off Indum, take the jump to this thing, then maybe take the jump to Olympus, I think? I don't know. I guess I have something there at Olympus. I don't know exactly what the planets are there, but... Transport the miners to a safe settlement. Ah, so this must be where Neon is at that, but it's Freestar Collective. Am I going to have to try and smuggle it in? I hope the hell not. Alright, I think that'll be where we go ahead and call it for today. If you are new to the channel, make sure to like, sub, share, follow, all that good stuff helps the channel grow. For my returning viewers, thank you once again for taking the time out of your day to come see me. We'll be back again tomorrow, as always. No special announcements. Let me see what our final count for today is. So, let's see. Start off at 208, but I have it marked for 95. So, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 27, 28, 29, 30. So that puts us at 30 from 95. That would be 125. So we are at 225 total planets so far. Alright, guys. As always, make sure you guys have a fantastic night. And until I see you all again later, stay golden.